A time will come when you are using React components that you will need to send data from one component to another. So in that case, you will need props. Props is used to send data from one component to another. So in this video, we will be talking about props, and I will also show you how to use props if you watch the video to the end. Hello guys, welcome to HDev. My name is Agane Friday. In this video, as I said earlier, we will be talking about props. So let's get started. Props stands for properties. Props is an optional input that is used to send data from one component to another. Props is sent as an attribute from a component to another component, and the receiving component receives it as an argument. Props works like a function receiving an argument. That is how props are received in the component that the data is sent to. And when you are sending the data to a component, you add the props to the attribute of that element, that is the component that you are sending the data to. So let me show you how to send data to a component using props. So we are going to be using this our project. You can see the house component here. We are going to send a data from this app component to the house component that we have here. To send the data, we will just come here and type, let me send name. Let me send name to the house component. Then in the name, I'll send a value. Okay, the name here, I'm going to send the variable name that we have. So let me send name from, look at the variable here. I'm going to send the name here to our house component. So our house component. So I've written the variable name. You can see this is the name of the data that we are going to send, and this is the value. So we are going to send this name. You can name it anything that you want. We are going to send the name we have here now, and this name here to this house component. So let me save the changes we have made, then enter into the house file. As I said earlier, the receiving component will receive the props as if it's an argument. So let's type in props. You type in props, you use props, then save. Let's head into the browser and see. You can see from our last project. If you haven't watched the video, I'll leave the link of the video in the description box. If you watch the video, you will know how we got this welcome to my house here. So I sent the props to the component, but nothing is showing. So to use the props in our project now, let me clean this. Then okay, in our app component, I said welcome to HDev, as in the variable here, welcome to HDev. So, and I still send the HDev to this component also. Let me type in another thing that will be different entirely. Okay, I will say this is. Then to use an expression in GSX, if you haven't watched our GSX video, I explained how to use an expression in GSX. So check out the video also. I'll leave the link in the description box also. Let's use the props now. We will type in props dot the name of the props now of the data that we sent, that is name, then save. As you can see now, we receive the data through props, then we are using the data now in our project. You can see the props here, then the name. Let's save it and check the browser. You can see this is href. Let me make some changes. Imagine if we, instead of the name that we sent now, let's all say we sent channel and save. If we check our project now, you can see it's blank. We are not getting any results here. So let's go back to the house component and change the name to channel, then save. If we go back into the browser, you can see this is href. Let me add another variable here. So we'll name this one maybe what, I'm running out of names, so subscribe. I'm not telling you to subscribe, but if you subscribe it will be great for us. So let me write welcome in this one, or let me change it to please. Sorry, please subscribe, then save. Sorry, I haven't sent it. So to send this one now, I'll name it subscribe also. You can give it any name that you want. Then we will send the subscribe variable, subscribe, then send it also. So we have another data in our props now. We can use this, and let me change this channel to subscribe now, then save. Let's head into the browser. You can see this is please subscribe. This statement is very incorrect. Well, we are just using it for an example. So let me add another h1. I told you in the GSS video why I need this div to create another h1. So go check out the video and you'll know why I created a div. I won't tell you. So let me write channel here, then here I'll say I'll clean everything, let it be please subscribe only. Let me save it now and check the browser so that we'll see. You can see this is href from the channel variable that we passed, then also please subscribe from the subscribe variable. That is how to use props. So the data that you can send a lot of things through props. You can send a function. For instance, now you can send a function from our app component and run the function in this house component. Okay, let me show you another way how to use your props in your projects. That will be much easier. So we are going to destructure the props now. You can see we have channel and subscribe. So instead of props, we'll just destructure it, then write channel, then subscribe. Then we remove the props. We don't need the props again. We remove the props and save, it will still be the same. If you destructure it, it will be much easier to use. So that is how to use props. If you enjoyed the video, liking the video and also sharing it to your friends won't be a big deal. And also don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell when you're subscribing so that you'll get notified anytime I drop a new video. Thank you. Bye.